Well, obviously, I'm pleased with the win. I thought that we were really good defensively. Bucknell's greatest offensive weapon is a three-point shot, and we wanted to make sure that we were as glued to our guys and tight as we could be to make sure that we didn't give up too many threes. And I thought we did a great job of that. I thought offensively we were good, and we had open shots in the first half. It seemed like we made them all in that stretch in the second half when we were able to pull away. So very pleased with the win and looking forward to the break at Christmas. Hope everybody has a great Christmas.
Coach Mooney, the defensive disruption in the first half seemed to get you the edge to start with. What did you have to do there? What did you plan on doing, and what happened?
Well, we thought we had a speed advantage, and we wanted to try to exploit that with ball pressure, try to make it really hard for Funk to be comfortable. He's had games where he had 38, a game where he had 31, a 28-point game. We just wanted to make sure that he wasn't comfortable. He can still make shots under duress, but we wanted to make sure that they were hard and difficult. And that goes for the rest of the guys, too. There are some good shooters out there. We wanted to make sure we were close to them and that we could really, really defend the three-point line.
Coach, could you tell us when the Spiders are expected back on campus for post-Christmas workouts?
Sure. 27th.
And as your non-conference schedule closes, how about an assessment of how you did?
Well, we would like to have won all of them, John, and we were in position in each game, to win. And when you play a schedule like this, that I think by the end of the year it'll even be more apparent. There are tough games. Those are tough games, tough travel, tough everything, and we're pleased obviously with the current streak, but we didn't play poorly in those games. We didn't go out and play so poorly in the Bahamas or against Utah State. We played good teams and played them well and had chances, and hopefully besides the NET rating and all that, hopefully all of that helps, that we'll have a good understanding of how we're going to win, the pace we have to play at, the substitutions and the guys and those kinds of things. Hopefully that will, that challenging schedule will help us figure all of those things out.
Coach, do you have confidence that the Spiders will be playing St. Joe's? And I guess more broadly, what's your view of where we are with the virus and the variant in college basketball?
Yeah, I do have confidence that we're going to play, and I haven't followed it too closely. I'm kidding, but I know that sometimes, one person's take on it is so opposite of another person's take that sometimes it's, there's offense taken or how this has happened or how it played out. So, we're going to make sure that we get our guys back, that we work out, and that we're ready to play the conference season. And that's probably the best way I could say it.
Well, Nick, can you start with sort of the mindset coming into this and maybe leading into the defensive disruption in the first half and then the scoring in the second half?
Yeah, we knew how the past couple of Christmas games have gone, or the games before Christmas, they haven't gone too well. And we knew they had some good players. Funk has had some pretty high-scoring games. So we knew that if we locked in on him and we kind of disrupted their pattern, we'd be able to get some stops. And the offense, basketball, it's a long game, 40 minutes is a long time. And we knew we were going to shoot better. We have guys who can make shots, and we feel like we had an advantage inside, so we were just trying to play through those guys. And then once the threes were opened up, we were fortunate to make some at the end. But we're just happy that we were able to play defense the way we were. Holding the team to 50 points is pretty tough. So just proud of the effort that we had tonight.
You have now completed, the Spiders have now completed their non-conference schedule. How would you assess that?
I think it was pretty good. I think that we ended it winning six in a row. That's something to build on. We dropped some early, but I think it shows a lot of toughness on our part that we didn't let those games and those tough losses kind of define the rest of the non-conference schedule. It's easy when you lose those games, and especially in some of the fashion that we had lost them, to kind of get discouraged and let that snowball into a tough stretch. But we didn't, and we played some tough teams, and we played in some tough places, and we were able to get some wins. And it's hard to win 6 in a row in college basketball, and we've done it. Obviously, there's a lot more work to be done, but it's good to build all this going into conference play.
With all of the COVID talk and the uncertainty revolving around that in college basketball, do you have a suggestion or an idea or some sort of thought about how you can get through this thing this year?
I have no idea. That's a tough question. I probably have to talk to somebody a lot smarter than me about that. I guess the best things that we can do is just control how we act and kind of the place that we go and all that stuff. I'm getting my booster right after I leave here, so just any steps that you can take to try to prevent another season going the way it went last year or the year before that. And I think it's just up to individuals to decide how they want this thing to go for the next 3-4 months and beyond even. There's options to take care of yourself and to take the proper precautions to make sure that we're healthy and we're safe. So it's up to guys to do that, and if people take care of things they're supposed to take care of, hopefully we can get this thing and finish up the rest of the season.
Tell me how you hit 5 threes in a row.
You got to shoot them, I guess. Took 11. That's a lot. Honestly, I wasn't like. Once I missed like the 6th one, I was kind of like, it's not my night. It is what it is. Tough one. Get back in the gym, figure it out. I wasn't too discouraged, but they kept passing it to me, and and they have confidence in me. They want me to keep shooting. So, I feel like I've made shots in the past. I've gotten hot in the past, and once you see one go down, especially if you're struggling, it kind of opens everything else up. So, just kind of you got to shoot them, take them to make them, I guess.
I'm sure after the first 3, it was like, okay, we're just going to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah.
Nobody else shoot. You just let Nick shoot.
Yeah, I feel like me and Gil and me and Grant, we have pretty good chemistry out there, and if I get it going or they get it going, we know how to find each other, especially on the break and then transition, that kind of stuff. They were looking for me, and I guess they just went in.